In this video, we're going to take a closer look at portions of the stomach and the intestines. To start us off, we have the stomach here. There are some different regions of the stomach. So the first is the cardiac region, which is right up here, where the stomach is going to meet with the esophagus. We're going to zoom in. All right, perfect. See if we can stabilize. All right. So where the stomach meets the esophagus is the cardiac region of the stomach, also known as the cardiac stomach. You will also have the cardiac sphincter positioned right here, and that is a sphincter that is kind of the door between the stomach and the esophagus. So the position of the cardiac sphincter is here. You have the cardiac stomach. Just below that is the fundus of the stomach, which will be about here. We have the body of the stomach is here, and then the pyloric stomach is right here, where the stomach is running into the duodenum. So the pyloric stomach is here, the duodenum is here, and we have the pyloric sphincter in between them, which is basically the door between the stomach and the duodenum. And like I said, these are all regions, they're not exact. We have the greater curvature of the stomach, and then also the lesser curvature of the stomach. Moving into the small intestine, the first portion of the small intestine is going to be the duodenum or the duodenum, and that is the portion closest to the stomach. So if you were asked to identify the duodenum, it would be, you would say right around here. It's basically just a region, same thing kind of with the stomach, they're just regions. So we're going to zoom out. So we have the small intestine here. The duodenum is the very first region, and then most of the small intestine is known as the jejunum. So all of this is going to be the jejunum. We're going to follow it through to the large intestine, which is right here. So where the small intestine meets the large intestine, the first part is known as the cecum. Then we have the ascending colon, the transverse colon, and then the descending colon. And these are all just regions as well, so there's not really like an exact spot, but we have the ascending, transverse, and descending colon. And then that runs all the way down to the rectum, which will exit at the anus. So we have the rectum here. It exits at the anus, and we also have the anal glands right here, which are inside, kind of on the side of the anus. And that is a closer look at the intestines and the stomach.